guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for doubling up on videos and uploading like 2 days in a row and possibly 3 days in a row. I've been super behind in my filming and there were so many like festive videos that I wanted to upload, so I'm trying to like get them all in before Halloween. Because just a lot's been going on in my life. If you watched my Lush haul video that I uploaded yesterday, I mentioned that I might want to do like a little bit of a life update video, just like something really quick, because I wanted to let you guys know some of the things that have been going on. That's why I've been kind of like absent or like have not been following a very set uploading schedule or anything like that. But with all that said, I don't want to ramble too much about it in this video because it's a happy video. It's a Halloween tag. I love Halloween, as I mentioned in my Lush haul. It's just so fun. I don't like scary stuff, but I like the kind of spooky, like eerie feeling of Halloween. I love the smell of the fall air. I love carving pumpkins. I carved this one. My husband carved the one that's hidden because I really like mine. But let's just get into this video, into this tag. I haven't done a tag on this channel in a while. But I saw the Halloween tag on Alyssa Lou's channel, and I will link her video down in the description box below. So I'm just going to go off of the, I don't really know who created this tag. Does it say? I could probably figure that out and put that information in the description box as well. I'm noticing I'm sounding a little bit weird because I'm just kind of sick. So I apologize if that bothers you. I gotta go with Monster Mash. I listen to it and it just puts me right in the Halloween mood. Like murderer or like a freaking serial killer or like any of those crazy murderers in like the scary movies. I can't handle any of that. Or like the chainsaw guy. Is that Leatherface? I don't know. I'm really bad with all of that like pop culture, anything having to do with like scary movies, because I don't watch it. But any of that, I don't need that negativity in my life. I used to own one. I believe I got rid of it in my KonMari purge. It just didn't spark joy in me anymore, although I have been thinking about getting another one for some reason, but the desire is not strong enough that I've actually gotten one. But yeah, like I played with them a few times. I haven't had any super crazy experiences. I've had a couple weird experiences with Ouija boards. If you want to know about those, I will do that maybe in like a story time video if you want. Since I don't really watch horror, I don't know, I gotta either go with something from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or like the Sanderson sisters in Hocus Pocus, because they crack me up. But I guess in Buffy, I don't know, I always loved Drusilla. I get into my head a little bit too much, and I can like convince myself that there's like someone watching me from the window. That hasn't happened to me in a while because I don't live alone, fortunately. But I guess I wasn't really alone. I was Skyping my best friend Rachel. You've seen her in a couple of my videos. This was back in college, and I was home for the holidays. I was staying at my grandma's house, and I was staying in the room that my great-grandmother had lived in and actually passed away in, like on her bed. That's where she passed. And I was Skyping Rachel, and all of a sudden I felt distinctly someone poke me in the back. And I turned around, like, I'm like, who, you know, I thought it was one of my siblings, like, just being annoying, and no one was there. And I asked Rachel, because she was looking at me, she could see if someone was behind me. She said she didn't see anything, and I'm like, look, it could have been, like, a muscle spasm or some weird nerve thing, but it's just so, like, distinct. So that's not creepy. I kind of made a joke about it. I was like, oh, I guess that was Gigi. You know, at the time I didn't really believe in ghosts, and now I'm kind of like unsure about any of that, but I don't know. I like to think that it was Gigi just saying, hi. I would, but not alone. Like, my husband and I were actually in Salem, Massachusetts, a few weeks ago, and I'll actually have that vlog up in the next week or so. But we were on a ghost tour, and our tour guide was telling us about the Hawthorne Hotel, which has like, it's one of the most haunted places in the United States, and some of the rooms you have to be put on a wait list for like a year to stay a night in some of these rooms, because they have said that like you will wake up and a ghost will be standing at the foot of your bed, or like I don't know, it's just really creepy. So my husband was like, oh, like, would you, like, what if I, you know, dared you to stay in that room by yourself? I said, no, not alone. I don't think I would ever do it alone. Because again, my head, like, I have a very active imagination. Not totally, not super superstitious. I think sometimes it's fun to remember about superstitions, like not walking under a ladder, although I think that's just like a safety thing. You shouldn't really walk under a ladder, or like breaking glass, or I should say breaking a mirror or anything like that. I don't really, I guess in that way, I'm not very superstitious, but I also don't like to speak ill of the dead. I don't know if that's superstition. No. I don't like any urban legends about girls like driving alone at night, and like maybe anything like where they have to stop and then they like get like killed by the guy with the hook hand. I did enjoy The Cabin in the Woods by Joss Whedon. I didn't mind the gore in that. I thought it was just kind of comical. I thought it was making fun of gory movies, and it was a little scary, but I mean, I could handle it, which is saying a lot if I can handle something. And then in terms of thrillers, I enjoy like reading some psychological thrillers. I think it's fun to imagine, but I haven't really honestly thought about it very much. I have not. Maybe like when I was little, I would like put dirt, mix it with water, like my spit, or I don't know, and call that a potion. Hell yes. Hell no. I do not. Well, I live in an apartment, so it's a very small space. I would freak out. Like, I might literally go onto my balcony and like see if I can survive jumping off of the balcony. I live on the 3rd floor, so I'd probably break some bones. Not a scary movie. Can I get trapped in the world of Buffy the Vampire Slayer so I could just like practice like witchcraft with Willow? I think a witch, like, I don't know, like not like a scary witch with the warts and the green hair or anything, but just like a gorgeous like velvet hat, the pointed hat, and like a cloak, and I don't know, just like a classy witch. I don't know, because it's never gonna go out of style. Yes, I actually have done that before. I've gone to a graveyard with my best friend Rachel and her father. This was when we were in high school, so we needed like a parent. At night, it was on Friday the 13th, and we walked around with little candles lit and waited for the flame to turn blue. I would wield a long blade because I wouldn't want to get too close to them, but I've never shot a gun before, not that I've handled a long blade before. I just have a feeling I would do better with like just like a sword, but like a sleek sword, not like a heavy like Scottish, you know, broadsword, but just, you know, like an assassin's blade kind of thing. Definitely trick-or-treating. I'm actually going trick-or-treating this year because there's just something, I don't know, like nostalgic about it. I go with a kid that I used to nanny, and obviously he's got his costume and he goes up and does the trick-or-treat thing. I'm not really into that aspect of it anymore. I just love to see how people decorate their homes. I get really into that. I love decorating, and I just like to, I get really excited about the time when I have my own house and I get to decorate for all the holidays. I'm probably the comic relief, to be honest. Like a mix between the smart one and the comic relief. Like I'm logical, but I'm also like, comedy is my defense. It's my defensive mechanism, or whatever they say. Like if I'm scared, I'm gonna try and make a joke. Yes. The person with their eyes covered the whole time. I'm usually the one who gets scared. because I like to scare people, but if you can dish it, then you should be expected to take it, and I don't like to take it, so I don't often scare people. Definitely Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. This is a graphic novel, so it's got some really interesting imagery. It's just kind of creepy, like kind of gives me the Wiggins, and I like it a lot. I recommend it. I think it was When a Stranger Calls, like the newer version of it, and I am a babysitter or nanny. Like I've done that ever since I was allowed to, so that movie really freaked me out. I actually had to have my older brother, when I got home from that like birthday party or whatever I was doing, I had to have my brother like close my shutters for me because I didn't want to look at my window. Like I didn't want to look out my window. I don't know. I do remember one old picture I have of being Cinderella, but beyond that, I can't really remember. I think I might have been 4 or 5 or something like that, but I'm sure I dressed up before that. I'm wearing my costume right now. I'm gonna be Black Widow from the Avengers. I don't think a cat, a bat. Bats are super cute, I think, but I don't know. I don't know bats very well. An owl, again, they're cute, and I don't know, but I gotta go with a wolf because I'm a dog person, and I think a wolf and I would, like, we would understand each other. That is it for this video, and I hope it's not too long for you guys, but I wanted to do this fest video, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you can get around to filming it in the next day before Halloween, then I tag you. If you feel like doing this video, absolutely do it, because Halloween is great and grand and fun. Eat lots of candy if you so choose. I'm sure if you're watching this video, then you are someone who likes Halloween, so I hope you have a really great Halloween, whether you're going to a party or trick-or-treating or just staying at home watching scary movies or not scary Halloween movies like Hocus Pocus, which I will be watching for sure. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you like me, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are one of my subscribers or just subscribed, I will definitely see you in my next video. Bye!